Remember when Pepsi looked like this? When McDonald's looked like this? When I looked like this? Or when Dunkin' was Dunkin' Donuts? Back in 2018, Dunkin' Donuts dropped the donuts from their name. They wanted to gain flexibility and focus more on coffee as a way to reach younger demographics. As part of the rebrand, they cut 10% of their menu and modernized locations with new tech and training. The results? Dunkin' reported its greatest Q4 sales increase in 6 years, and stock prices doubled. To me, this is terrifying. You spend all day dreaming up different ways to attract customers, all the while your branding, which seems fine on the surface, is actually stunting your growth, sabotaging your campaigns, all in plain sight. Right this second, you could be a rebrand away from record-breaking sales and not even know it. Let that sink in for a second, and then ask yourself, should I be rebranding? Over the next few minutes, we'll help you find the answer. Remember Konsus? Well, that was us until 2019. Until then, the business was still finding itself, like me in 2007. As Frederick, our CEO and founder, wrote, "We did everything under the sun. We offered on-demand creative services, data entry, research, and translation. Eventually, management honed in on a more defined vision and changed the name to Superside. We function like a design super team. We work alongside our customers' internal teams, and we have folks on every side of the globe. Superside." With that came a new logo, new illustrations, and really a new everything, because effective branding should flow through every part of your business. If it sounds like a lot of work, that's because it is. A rebrand is a commitment and shouldn't be taken lightly. With that in mind, here are 4 questions to help you determine if it's time to rebrand. How do customers really feel about the brand? Don't simply revisit your best testimonials. Dig up some dirt. Be objective about those 1-star Google reviews and demand honest feedback from your day ones. They'll know more than anyone about how your company has evolved from a customer's perspective. If you don't like what you hear, or your current branding doesn't reflect how customers actually feel, is engagement going up or down? Track what services, web pages, and content are getting the most action and which are falling flat. Look at your overall billings and try to make sense of the peaks and valleys. Maybe business dropped after that rival product launch, suggesting a shift in customer need. Maybe certain offerings are being phased out by new technology, alluding to what the future might have in store. Answer these questions to identify what's driving success, where you're heading, and how you're getting there. Your branding should align with that direction. And if it doesn't, how do you compare to the competition? Where are you leading the pack? Where are you falling behind? If your competitor is dominating the small business market because they're more affordable, while you're the premium choice for the big guys, that should come through in your branding. If it doesn't, don't stop at customer deliverables either. Look at corporate social responsibility and company culture. While the focus of your rebrand may be external, every rom-com will tell you it's the inside that counts. A successful rebrand will start with your team. Has your branding held up? I'll give you 2 examples. Burger King's old logo was dynamic in the 90s, but today, its aesthetic comes off as empty. It was looking very dated, said Burger King's head of design, and it wasn't helping to communicate real, delicious, simple, warm food. Today's logo is trendy while reflecting all the values Burger King wants to put forward. And the second example, Aunt Jemima, it speaks for itself. Whether it's an evolving trend or social commentary, the perception of your brand can change without your brand changing at all. By answering these questions, your place in the market should start to take shape. You'll gain a better understanding of the strengths and values fostering that perception, along with the weaknesses holding you back. All these things should be reflected in your branding, and if they're not, okay, so if all signs are pointing to a disconnect between your branding and who you are or want to be, here's how you can get started with rebranding. Create an end-to-end rebranding plan. Which parts of the brand are changing and why? Are you simply updating your visual identity, or is this a full teardown? What needs updating now, and what can come at a later phase? Set goals and objectives. What are you hoping to achieve? How are you going to get there? And what ways will you measure success? Engage internal stakeholders. Remember, your branding should flow through every part of your business, so make sure marketing, sales, and other teams are all in the loop. Set timelines and budgets. Let's go back to Burger King. Their rebrand took 18 months and went far beyond just a new logo. From new uniforms, packaging, and even architecture, this was a big job, but so far, it's been a success, with recent reports showing a continued growth in sales. That's the thing about branding. You're not gonna smell smoke if it stops working. You could be achieving so much more right now and not even know it. Allocate resources. Rebranding is a big job. Before anything else, you want to figure out if you have the resources in-house to tackle a rebrand while continuing to serve your customers effectively. If you don't, there's Superside. Not only will our global team of branding experts, designers, illustrators, and animators get your rebrand to the finish line fast and hassle-free, they'll offer fresh ideas and unique perspectives along the way. We've helped brands like Amazon, Shopify, and Puma get more design done without overloading their internal teams. Whether it's designing ads for a last-minute campaign or taking on an entire rebrand, Superside is your trusted partner for all things creative. If you want more on this topic, our creative director recently covered rebrands and refreshes, along with strategies to gauge their success. You can watch that video here, or find it on our channel. Thanks for watching.